good, YouTube? It's your boy Dev back again for another review. I know it is right there, man. Today, man, we're gonna talk about obviously Tory Lanez dropping an album early in January. Keeping, you know, he's been consistent with that. He's been dropping albums in either late December or early January for like the last couple years. I remember we got Chicks Tape 4 a couple years ago, or Chicks Tape 3 a couple years ago, and then we also got New Toronto, which was earlier in the year. I remember that. So, and then we also got Chicks Tape 5, I believe that was in December, with Jalissa or Shanti on the cover. I think that was, yeah. Don't quote me. All right, always at the beginning of the year. That's all I always remember. Anyways, today we are talking about Loner, man, a 10-track album that, surprisingly for me, man, I thought it was going to be a hit, but for the most part, it was just miss. It was very forgettable, man. I thought that Tory Lanez was kind of just getting a little bit of shit off his chest. I think that for me, man, look, Tory Lanez, we all know the situation that went down. Got away from his label. That was a blessing. Had a great year last year in 2019 or 2020. And I feel like, with the whole Meg Thee Stallion thing that went down, it kind of just shifted his momentum, the other way. And I think that for Tory Lanez, man, for him, he's always going to have his fan base, but that kind of halted him. I think this album is very forgettable, man. There's only 1 or 2 tracks on here that I really liked, which was Young Niggas, the intro. And I also liked, what was the other track on here, I believe? I think it was Big Tipper. Yeah, I think it was Big Tipper, the one with Wayne and Melly on there. I think those are the only 2 tracks on here that I liked, which is surprising for me, man, because I usually love a Tory Lanez project. No matter what, I usually take about 6 to 7 tracks from it and enjoy it because he can do so many things, with his work. He can rap, he can sing, he can give you the emotional rap. He can give you, kind of just different vibes. I feel like Tory Lanez, he hits you on all aspects, but for this album, man, he was just missing. Missing all over the place. I think that the track with Sway Lee, I didn't know who was who. Sway Lee sounded like Tory. The track with 42 Doug, I know a lot of you guys are 42 Doug fans. I really didn't, feel that track at all. I thought that was very annoying. Rich the Kid was another track with VVS Ken. I think that I didn't like. I was kind of just like, Tyga, come on, man. Tyga, as much as I loved mixtape Tyga back in the day, I thought that was a horrible feature as well. I thought his feature choice on here was just really bad. I'm not trying to take this too serious. Again, it was only a 10-track album, and Tory Lanez is known to drop, multiple albums in a year. So I feel like, this is kind of just, I'm not going to say this is going to define his 2020, but I feel like this album right here is an album just to kind of get some shit off of his chest, because there was a lot of truth that he was speaking. He definitely was acknowledging the, other than Daystar, he was acknowledging more about the Meg Thee Stallion story and, what was going down with that and how he felt about that and, etc., etc. I just think that, with Tory Lanez, 2021 is going to be it's going to be an interesting year for Tory Lanez. That's what I feel like, because the momentum definitely shifted. He was well on his way, becoming independent now, and kind of seeing now if he actually needs the label or can he do everything that he's been doing and continue to do it. Fargo Fridays was a thing, for him to have his Chicks tapes, for him to have all this now publishing for all his self. I feel like, look, he could definitely do the damn thing, but again, as much as I love Tory, I have no problem telling somebody when something is garbage, it's garbage, all right? And so right here, I think that Tory Lanez just needs to kind of, actually don't need to do shit, all right? The man is successful. He knows what to do. But as a consumer, this shit was trash. That's it. If I had to give it a rating, man, it was a 4 out of 10. Very simple, very, literally. Actually, if I had to give it a real rating, it was 2 out of 10. Because there was literally only 2 tracks I liked on here. But a rating, 4 out of 10. Tory Lanez still being Tory Lanez, but very lame, man. So that being said, man, get in the comments below. Let me know what you guys think about this Loner project from Tory Lanez. I also think it was very long. Like, that's another problem. The album was very long, even though it was short, if that makes sense. The tracks were just, like, 4-minute long tracks where he was saying the same thing. It could get very boring. I thought that, I thought that with Tory Lanez, he would at least keep it interesting, but it got a little repetitive as the track went on until about the 3-minute mark. I thought that was kind of just something that was, like, never that I get from Tory Lanez. But that was actually one of his downfalls on this album. So that being said, man, get in the comments below. Let me know what you think, man. Let me know what was your favorite part of the album. Let me know your favorite tracks. Let me know your worst tracks. Let me know guys know how you feel about the Tory Lanez situation. And until next time, very short video. Very talking fast, but that's something. Look, this year is the new 2021, new Dev. I am trying to get these albums out, all right? I am trying to get these albums out. I'm trying to listen to everything. The full videos on Patreon. I listen to all these. The albums that I don't listen to, on video. I'm going to listen to them on stream, and then I'm going to post a review. That's just because either or, I'm not going to do it regardless. All right, so this is kind of my way of still keeping involved with the music and still sharing my opinions for the people that do care. For the people that don't care, hit the X button, top right corner, get the fuck up out of here. But till next time, it's been with Dev. Don't forget, like, comment, try all this stuff. Follow me, here. Till next time, we got peace.